Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all doing very well and staying safe. Please welcome to my film and TV channel. And today we have a movie review today, and it's a crime action drama, sort of modern day gangster sort of thing. Not a bad budget, had about $9 million budget for this, so there's quite a few interesting stars in it. And today we're going to have a look at a movie called Cutthroat City. Please, if you're new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notification so these vlogs are coming out. And if you please check my playlist for all my movie reviews and TV drama reviews, posters and stuff like that. Lots of information vlogs as well, so that'd be fantastic. And you will notice playlists for my football team as well. I do football vlogs for my football team Manchester City. I do history vlogs and present vlogs, what's happening now. So if you or anyone you know might be interested, please push them in my direction. We're aiming to try and get 500 subscribers by Christmas, so we're on the way. So I'm hoping, please, fingers crossed, give everyone a kick. If you're not subbed already, please do so. That would be absolutely fantastic. I try and entertain and inform as well with all these vlogs, and I've done about 640 videos now over the last 14-15 months on film, TV and football, so please seek out something interesting. There's something for everyone on there anyway, so thanks for watching, and any comments are always welcome. Let me know what you're thinking yourself about what I say today, and of course if you haven't got time to comment, just a thumbs up is great as well. Thank you very much. Right, Cutthroat City, 15 certificate, 123 minutes, quite long, just over 2 hours. I think the run time's probably 10 or 15 minutes less than that, but still quite long, and it did feel that long to me. I'm not giving too much away. It did feel a long time to me watching this. Yes, I did watch it and listen to it. Yes, this is set after Hurricane Katrina, so potential for a good storyline. Four boyhood friends out of options reluctantly accept an offer to pull off a dangerous heist in the heart of New Orleans. So yeah, an interesting concept. I like the sound of that. It's directed by, well, I'm British, I would say RZA, but obviously it doesn't sound quite as good as RZA, does it? Which obviously is the American pronunciation of it, obviously. But I'm old school. Even though our kids and grandkids are taught to say Z now, I'm still a Z guy. So there we go, director RZA or RZA, whichever way you look at it. And sticking to the Z's and the Z's, Isa Gonzalez stars in this. Ethan Hawke, Kat Graham, Wesley Snipes, Isaiah Washington, Terrence Howard, plus many more faces that are probably familiar to you. How's it doing? What scores it getting? Well, Rotten Tomatoes seem to like it. There's 38 critics reviews have been left. It's getting an average positivity rating of 71% positivity. That's 27 fresh reviews and 11 rotten, so that's pretty healthy. Overall, a score of 6.13 out of 10. And the consensus on Rotten Tomatoes, the critics' consensus, and evolution for director RZA. Cutthroat City overcomes occasionally muddled storytelling on the strength of its raw, infectious energy. The audience were not quite as enamoured with it. It's only 46 scores left, but it's only getting 36%. So a bit of a deviance there between the critics and the audience. Not unusual, that, is it? Metacritic, well, yeah, it's not too bad. It's 11 critics have bothered to leave a review, and it's scoring 67 out of 100, which is a pretty good score. And it scores anywhere between 4.2 out of 10, which is the lowest, to 8 out of 10, which is the highest. The playlist Asher Liberto, he didn't like it very much, only 4.2. And not surprisingly, Cutthroat City, he says, is a product of RZA's voice, highlighting his social awareness and raw, deep-in-your-face delivery. What is surprising is how scattered the film is. Like a rapper without flow, Cutthroat City lacks the oomph to keep audiences engaged. Interesting points. Yeah, I won't disagree with some of those points. The Hollywood Reporter's Justin Lowe, he liked it a little bit more. He gave it 6 out of 10. Cutthroat City will doubtless grab the attention of RZA's diverse fan base. I could see that from some of the reviews. But looks unlikely to make a significant mark among contemporary crime dramas. Again, not much wrong with that comment. And the New York Times, Glenn Kenny, well, he loved it. I mean, he really liked it anyway. 8 out of 10 he scored it. And he said, the reversals the characters suffer across the movie's running time are epic, and the movie's finale unfolds to genuinely startling effect. Okay. Internet Movie Database, Joe Public, you, me, people watching it. Well, obviously that's 4.4 out of 10. Not great, is it? I mean, that's 564 reviews, so a fair sprinkling of reviews as well, 4.4 out of 10. So again, the critics seem a little bit at odds with Joe Public. Some of the comments left on Internet Movie Database by the people who could be bothered. Obviously, most people just leave a score and don't do an actual written review. I've done the same myself. Good film worth watching. I like it, but it's not a great film. 7 out of 10. Nicola17 on the 19th of October 2020 wrote, RZA just keeps it simple when he does his movies. I will look forward to any RZA movies or anything he does. This is highly recommended, worth a look, at 7 out of 10. So they liked it. Nicola seemed to like it. The Politics of Strife, said W. Joseph Joe Rob on the 7th of October 2020. Only give it 5 out of 10 though. A decent made for streaming urban crime drama. Yeah, I'd echo that. 4 childhood friends trying to pursue their dreams of success get hit with the calamity of Hurricane Katrina in their community, and all hope for survival seems doubtful. RZA did what he could with the material to bring us a tale that is all too real. The acting from the veteran actors was excellent. The camera work during some scenes was a little chaotic. The plot could have been a little more coherent in some scenes. The soundtrack was excellent. The young actors that portrayed the friends, their skills will continue to develop, but get the job done in their roles. Overall, a decent watch. I want to see more films from RZA in the future. He has the potential to be a good director. So there you go. He liked it. Some of the other comments: headache-inducing camera work and poor script doom this film. Bit negative. Dreadful acting from the main character who spoke mostly under his breath. The script is terrible and the final third of the film is a disaster. Disappointing and confusing, wrote someone else. Just a bad movie that's hard to keep on watching after 5 minutes. So this is why we're getting, even though there are a couple of gushing reviews there, as you can see, I've just taken a selection. You can see why it's getting its 4.4 out of 10. A lot of people didn't like this. So let's get on. What did I think? I mean, again, I'm not particularly demographic, but as I say, I do like a good film. I do like a good gangster film, whether it's an old style gangster film or a modern gangster film. I am a big fan of some of the sort of modern stuff, including Tarantino's, etc., stuff like that. I did enjoy them, and obviously if you look at the sort of British things like Snatch, that sort of thing, I like them sort of gangster films. I find them quite interesting, quite different as well, because even though a lot of the guys aren't very likeable, as in the people they're playing, I do sort of have a sort of chemistry, and I do sort of have a belief in them, and I sort of enjoy watching them. But this one, well, yeah, I think I've hinted at it, haven't I, in some of the comments I've made already. I just found it a bit long-winded at times. 2 hours is far too long. It does throw plenty of characters at you, which is fair enough, but it is a very simple storyline at the heart of it, which means there's nothing really that clever to see in the whole film. I didn't have any investment in the 4 main characters, the 4 main guys. Obviously within that, there's obviously 1 or 2 more to the forefront than the others. And never mind the guys who sort of pop in and out at times, and obviously some of the older actors that have well-known names as well. But some of the acting, even from some of the older guys, ranges from poor to not too bad. So again, no one I can sort of really follow on the screen with any great excitement, to be honest with you. Perhaps this is closer to real life, and real life can be a little bit boring, even gangster world, I assume. You know, it's not all bells and whistles, is it? But there you go. I mean, this is perhaps closer to that than, say, a Tarantino production, which is both can be a bit over the top, can't it? A bit comic booky, which is fair, and that's what I like. I like to be entertained, so I do like that sort of thing. But this is a bit more sad and depressing look at things. The characters are bland at times, very violent, but it does feel real as well, which is very, very sad. Some of them, most of them, have no real redeeming features, any of the guys in this, to be honest with you. And they probably are a product of the time. Obviously, I'm well out of the demographic. Obviously, where I live now, I'm well out of this sort of gangster living. So I can only go off what this guy's writing. This director's saying. I don't say I have no real experience of this. But overall, I just thought it was just a little unexciting and a little bit disjointed, which some of the other critics thought as well. And certainly not really worth 2 hours. I mean, if it had been 1 hour and 20 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes, and perhaps some scenes tidied up and edited a little bit better, it might have been interesting. But I just felt nothing at all. You know, when people were shot, even though it was quite shocking at times, and You know, you just from nothing someone gets killed, or someone gets tortured, if you like. I just didn't feel anything with it. It just didn't do anything really for me. I thought it was quite disappointing. I mean, I won't go as low as 4 out of 10, but I'm not going to give it my sat on the fence watchable rating either. I'm just going to give this score, my score, a 5 out of 10 for the film. As I said, I was a bit disappointed and I got a little bit bored with it all, to be honest with you. The poster. Yeah, I mean, again, if you like the guys, I mean, that's obviously, if you're into those guys on the poster, I mean, obviously, you'll have that on your wall, no problem. It's not my sort of thing, not really that. So, I mean, I'm only going to score it as I think. I'm not scoring it what other people might think. So, I'll give the poster more than the film, because I think, obviously, they've thrown everything at the poster, all the characters, etc. So, I'm going to give the poster 5.5 out of 10, but obviously that beats the film today, which, sadly, I'm only going to give a 5 out of 10. But, as I say, it will appeal to some, but I just was totally unimpressed with it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think anyway. And please check out my links on screen now. If you follow or friend me on Facebook and Twitter, I do check every couple of days and follow and friend everyone back. Please check all those playlists. Lots of stuff on there to keep you entertained. Especially if it's like us here in the UK. Obviously, winter's here now and it gets a bit dark and miserable. And with this COVID carrying on, lockdowns being reinstated all over the country, there's plenty on there hopefully to keep you entertained. Thank you very much. Please check out my website. I used to have a video shop in Manchester and in the UK in the 1990s and 2000s, so I still sell rare and old DVDs on my website, moviegamenostalgia.com. I've got some posters on there as well, hundreds of posters, thousands of posters from the 1990s and 2000s. Some board games on there as well. So if you can have a look on there, much appreciated. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please, whatever you're going to do the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. And until we meet again, all I can please stay safe, everyone. This is Bernard saying goodbye for now.